back to Dahlia Beauty TV. If it's your first time here, welcome to my channel. My name is Dahlia. So today for my first Halloween look, I'm doing Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, there were certain things about this look that was really hard to do. First of all, my hands are pretty much stained and I really hope that the rest of my face is not stained. If you want to know how to achieve this look, then keep on watching. Hey guys, so let's jump right into this. So I'm using this glue stick and I'm starting to apply it right on my eyebrows. It ensures that the hairs stay in place. I need to apply translucent powder. I used the sponge and I started applying it on the area where I applied the glue stick. I made sure to pack it on. So I put on my headband because I knew I was about to start getting into paint and concealer and all that stuff, and I didn't want to get that on my hair. So I use this concealer by Benefit. I had it in my makeup for a while. I never really use it because it's too light. And so I just figured it'd be good enough. I should have probably used foundation, but I mean, this worked. It did the job. So it looks pretty crazy right now, but I'm using this brush to kind of blend it out a little. And there we go. No eyebrows. Then I use this primer by Smashbox, and the reason why I'm using this primer is because I had tested out the body paint, which you'll see later on my hand, and I noticed that it stained a little bit, so I wanted to create this barrier between my face and the green paint. So I also went in with this white face paint, and like I said, this is just an extra step to ensure that the green face paint that I'm going to apply later on, kind of smell bad, it doesn't stain my face. So I'm applying a few layers of this white face paint, and the reason why I'm doing that is because I want to make sure that the base is nice and even. I want to make sure that not only is it nice and evened out, but again, just to ensure that barrier between the green face paint that I'm going to apply later and my face. I figured, hey, if anything's gonna stain, I'd rather have white face paint stain my face a little than the green face paint. Now again, I'm not a professional, so I used my hands to apply this. I just figured it'd be a lot faster. I was also filming this at about 1 a.m. And I also made sure to bring it down to my neck. Of course, I'm assuming if you are a makeup artist, probably more professional than I am, then you might want to use a makeup brush or face paint brush to apply all of this. It does make a difference for sure. I mean, look how streaky it is around my neck. But again, this was my first time. Here's the green face paint that I used. I'll put it in the description box below, the exact names of these products. I just got them from Dollarama, which is the dollar store, and I also got them from Party City. Gamora does have a bit of a darker green skin color and so this one seems a little light right now, and obviously that is because the white face paint is beneath it, so it is making the green a little lighter, but this green was a little lighter than the one I used later on. So I ended up using this one, which is a body paint. I found this after I bought the first one, and it's a little bit of a heavier consistency. They suggest either mixing it with some water or you can just apply it straight away. And this one definitely stained my hands immediately. This is actually one that I ended up testing out on my hand before I applied it on my face, and that's what got me to do the whole white face paint before I do the green. On camera, it tends to look about the same color as the first green face paints, but I don't really think so. It actually is a little bit darker. Another thing I did notice with this face paint is that it's a little bit tacky. It was actually practically impossible to work on top of the face paint with eyeshadows. I mean, I got this from dollar store and Party City, so they're not professional body paint. I'm exposing my ears here, and the reason why I'm doing that is because I wanted to make sure that I got the green body paint on my ears as well, because I mean, how strange would it look if my face is all green but my ears are just sticking out? One thing I do recommend, which is kind of I mean, obvious, I don't know why I didn't do it, but if you are gonna apply body paint, make sure you take off your earrings if you do have your ears pierced, just because you might end up getting some of the body paint on your earrings. Which, I mean, at the end of the day is not the end of the world because this does wash off. I go in with this light green eyeshadow from BH Cosmetics palette that I have, and I start highlighting and contouring my face. I went in with this dark green color to sculpt my nose a little. I have a bit of a longer nose than the picture that I was recreating. So I went in with this dark green face paint. I started doing it with the eyeshadow sponge. It didn't quite work out, and like I said, it's a little bit tacky. It gave me a bit of a hard time. So then I go in with these yellow shades from BH Cosmetics. I start, you know, just applying it on my eyelids. Based off of the picture, she had a bit of a bronzy yellow, smoked out eyeshadow look. And so that is what I tried to replicate. So from the picture, right where her basically brow bone is, it's yellow. And then on the eyelid, it's a beautiful bronze color. Later on, I go in this Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, and I go in with that bronzy color and the outer edges with the dark green color. So I took it up just a little bit in the crease to give a little bit of dimension. And then I took that dark green eyeshadow and I started applying it on the outer edge of my eyes. And then I just use the bronzy shadows that I used on my eyelids. I use it on my lower lash line. Then I go in with this NYX liquid eyeliner and I start creating a wing liner. Here I'm using my Black Essence gel liner, and I'm using the black because in the picture she has this smoked out, sultry, fierce eyes. So right here I'm using my Essence Princess Lashes mascara. Again, you could definitely go in with falsies. Like I said, I was filming this pretty late, so I chose to just go in and pack on that mascara instead. And I applied it on my lower lashes as well. Then I go in with this Essence Green eyeliner. So Gamora's lips are a bit of a dark green color, so that's why I went in with this eyeliner, and I use it as a lip liner. I just figured it's not a big deal. I found this green lipstick at Party City, so I just went over top of that green lip liner eyeliner. So right here I'm using the whole eyelash glue and some foil. I started cutting the foil in these long strips and I start applying them on my face. And the reason why I did that is because Gamora has these, they almost look like scars or kind of like reptile gills. I don't know how to describe them. I didn't have any silver liquid liner, so it did take me some time to go and use foil and just cut out piece by piece really delicately and in thin lines, and it actually ended up turning out pretty nicely. Before gluing it down with the lash glue, I would just kind of put it on my face and see how I feel about it, if I wanted to make any adjustment, cut anything, and when I was happy with it, then I would just apply the lash glue on the back of the foil and then I would apply it. So if you do have silver liquid liner, then definitely just do that. It'll probably be much easier and much faster. Make sure that when you put those pieces around your eyebrows, you don't put it on your eyebrows. If you want to see more looks like this for Halloween, make sure you leave your comments down below and let me know what I should maybe do next. If you like this, well, make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!